Why do cricket players have hot and cold streaks in their form? Imagine watching a cricket match and seeing a player score run after run, then suddenly struggle to make contact. Why do players seem to have these bursts of brilliance followed by dry spells? Well, it all comes down to a mix of skill, mental state, and chance. When a player is in a hot streak, it usually means their technique is sharp, their timing is spot on, and their fitness is at its best. For example, a batsman might have refined their footwork or improved shot selection, which can be measured through video analysis and stats. Fast bowlers in a hot streak often show better control, seam positioning, and stamina, helping them bowl with more accuracy and pace. Cold streaks, on the other hand, can happen when a player's technique falters. Maybe they develop a weakness against certain deliveries or lose confidence in specific shots. Bowlers might lose rhythm, feel fatigued, or have minor injuries that affect their ability to perform consistently. Confidence plays a big role here. When players do well, their confidence grows, making them more decisive and focused. This mental boost helps them perform better. But if they start doubting their technique, they might second-guess their instincts, which can lead to mistakes. Sometimes players try to change their approach during a slump, but that can make things worse. Staying consistent and waiting for natural improvement is often the best way to get out of a cold streak. Now, let's talk about the numbers. Not all streaks are real signs of ability change. Sometimes, they're just random clusters of good or bad results. This is called the clustering illusion, where our brains see patterns in random data. For example, a batsman scoring 50, 60, and 45 in a row might seem like a streak, but it could just be normal variation around their average. Usually, players tend to revert back to their usual level after a hot or cold spell. This is called regression to the mean, a statistical idea that explains why extreme performances tend to balance out over time. The hot hand effect suggests that players perform slightly better after a good game, but research shows this effect is only small. It's more noticeable in players with high confidence and mental resilience. Some players with a natural swing or power hitting ability might experience frequent cold streaks because their big hits are rare and unpredictable. Context also matters. Coaches use technology like ball tracking and video analysis to see if a streak is real or just luck. They look at opposition quality, pitch conditions, weather, fitness, and workload. For example, a player might seem in a cold streak but is actually facing top bowlers on difficult pitches. Interestingly, environmental factors like weather don't have much impact on streaks. Long-term data shows streaks happen just as often in summer as in winter. For teams, understanding whether a player's slump is technical or just statistical helps in making smart decisions. If a player's technique is solid, they should keep playing, even if their results are poor temporarily. Overreacting by changing their technique or dropping them can do more harm than good. Recognizing real from changes due to injury or fatigue is key. So, in the end, streaks in cricket are a mix of genuine skill, mental state, and random chance. Teams that understand this can better judge when a player is in real form or just experiencing normal variation.